Hello everyone, my name's Hassan and I thought I'd do a little video for those of you who are undergoing a consultation period that you've just been told by your management that business isn't going well, and you were called immediately, probably at a day's notice, to attend a very urgent meeting, and you've been given this news. Now, the reason for doing this video is that people will have mixed emotions on how they're going to deal with the situation. I went through it way back in 2007 when I worked for a pharmaceutical company, and I think what really got me through was to have a positive state of mind and just visualize the outcome that you want, because either you can be very distraught, and you will be. It's a shock, there's an emotional curve. You'll feel anger, disappointed, you'll fear, even if you've got a family to look after. But afterwards, at the end of the process, when you found something else, or you have been retained by your company, then you would look back and think, yeah, this was a process, but with a good positive outcome. But that's what we should be looking at. That's the outcome we should visualize at the very beginning rather than towards the end. Because if there's any one thing that's going to distinguish between you and others who are going through the same process, is attitude. That's the one thing I can advise you on: attitude. Either we deal with the situation, how we deal with it, our emotional reaction going forward, or we let the situation run our lives or our emotions. So you have to choose to want to be in control. So attitude is very important. So I'm doing a series of videos which I will actually combine and put it up onto YouTube, because saying is easier than actually doing it. I understand that. So just a bit of background in my situation. Although I went through this in 2007, it's 2018 now, October 2018, and as of Monday, only a couple of days ago, on the 15th of October 2018, we were given notification, an email, to attend an urgent meeting the following day. So we're given a day's notice, and to drop everything, all the customer appointments that we have made. So obviously we knew what was probably going to happen. You hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's point number one. And what is interesting is that I received the email 5 minutes before an external manager came on a field visit. So I'm in the field, I'm in sales, pharmaceutical sales. And so just imagine that. You get this email from management, and then you're on a field visit from an external senior manager who's going to spend a day with you. What would you do? What's going to be your feeling? Now, a few people have said, look, you should you should have cancelled it, or what was the point of doing it? But I told the manager that it's business as usual. It's about attitude. Either you have a positive attitude, just plow on, go through the day as usual, and whatever happened will happen. It's business as usual until shit happens, okay? Until otherwise. So that's what we did. So that was a day before we were called to head office. So yesterday we were called. So I'll consider that as day one. There is apprehension. If you are in a situation where you have been called, then hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Have a contingency plan ready. So the night before this meeting, I did start looking at other roles, internally and externally, and probably a rethink of what I could do. Should I change my career? But you feel better when you've sent out one CV at least to a company, then you've actually done something productive. So we came to the meeting, and a lot of uncertainty before the meeting took place. Obviously, people, your colleagues will be talking. There will be a sense of negativity, and that's completely understandable. And then the news is broken to you that things have to change. Initially, you'll be told about the business, how it's doing or how it's performing or not, and what the structural changes need to be, and the impact on the headcount. So that's where the bombshell will be dropped. Although you were preparing for it, you had an inkling of what's likely to happen, but when you're actually told, it is a bombshell, trust me. So it's a natural human reaction. And so afterwards, you would have, depending on which company you work for, what type of company, you may or may not have one-on-one sessions afterwards. We did. And the management are normally good. They'll take you through the process. They'll be understanding of the situation. There are people who, this is real life now. I'm talking about, where there are people who have families, and how we coping in this uncertainty. There was someone who is single parent, but with 3 children, and you can imagine the uncertainty that they would be going through. On another occasion, a colleague had just joined our company only to be told that the offer has to be retracted, and plans had been made to shift locations to take up the job, and so on. So these are the real human situations. Different people have different challenges. The only earner, have a daughter. So was I concerned? Yeah, of course. As I said, there's a natural emotion reaction. But once you're down there, if you're in deep shit, you have to get out of it as quickly as possible into that positive frame of mind. Remember, with that end in sight, that this is what I want to achieve, this is the outcome, and your mind, I think, will work towards that. At the time of this recording, this, I would say, is day 2. So yesterday was the consultation meeting, today is day 2. What did I do? I've looked at different companies, I've looked internally, sending out CVs. I've spoken to some of my other colleagues as well, because I know there were people who were really, really distraught, understandably. So you're there for them as well. And this is what a team does. So it's not just business, but you're there. There is a human need to connect in times of need like this, and I'm really, really glad. And it's a privilege that I'm part of a really, really great team. So this is day 2. As you can see, I'm still suited and booted. I'm driving. It's business as usual. I have made an appointment with customers. So that's still going to, I'm still going to plough ahead with that, and of course block some time to look at other companies, other roles, send out CVs, prepare for assessments that might come up, all in a day's work. So I will try to make videos for you every day, right up till the end of the consultation period, which is 30 days. But we'll see where we are on this journey. And as you are going through this as well, by watching my videos, I'm there with you on this journey, in this uncertainty, but with a final destination that you are picturing. So I'm with you, we're in this together, and let's hope by the end that there is a positive outcome for the both of us. Now remember one thing, attitude is going to make the difference. Okay, bye for now.